Hey there, Alex Kidman here, and Samsung's just announced its new Galaxy A series phones. So these are the 2025 refreshers of its mid-range phone line, the A56, A36 and A26 phones respectively. They'll run you $499, $549 and $699 or $799 Australian when they launch here at the end of March. And I've had a tiny bit of hands-on time. Now, I want to be really super clear here. This is not a full review. It really isn't. I've had this particular phone, this is the Galaxy A36, for exactly 2 days at the time of recording. It's nowhere near long enough to do a decent review. Not at all. So this is much more hands-on early impressions, what I've seen of it. I'll throw a few photo samples in there as well. And look, they've made some interesting choices here. Some stuff I like, some stuff I don't like. I love the fact that across the board, all three of these phones are IP67 rated. Love me a bit of water resistance, especially in the mid-range where it's still not as common as it should be. Also love the fact that they're all getting 6 years of OS and security updates. That's great. It's really good to see Samsung stepping up beyond its premium S-tier and Z-tier phones to offering really good, decent long-term coverage for these particular devices. It gets even better, by the way, if you buy the enterprise model of the A56. Apparently there's an enterprise version of that which will get 7 years, although I don't know what the pricing on that one is likely to be, or whether you've got to buy 100 of them because they're the enterprise edition. But if you're in big business, maybe that will matter to you. Don't love the fact that the A36 and the A56 drop microSD card expansion. That's only on the A26. So what's my early impressions of the A36? Well, look, I like it so far, but then I like the A35. And this is actually why I chose to review the A36. I will try and review all three in due course. But this is why I chose to review this particular phone. It's because the A35, in my view, was the best of last year's A-series phones. I've got high hopes for the A36. And at least on paper, it seems to match up to that. And certainly my own early testing does suggest, yeah, it's a reasonably decent performer. Interesting that this is the model that has jumped to a Snapdragon processor. The other two are running on Exynos, to my understanding, or at least for the models sold here in Australia. Samsung obviously can do weird variances internationally. I can't speak for every possible model of this phone. But so far, this is running well. The cameras seem decent. The processor seems a little more powerful. Maybe not in the space where you'd really need to upgrade from the A35, but if you were coming from something a little earlier, then yeah, this could be a decent bounce up. Now look, I did say at the outset, this was not a full and complete review. I will have that in a week or so because I do like to do these things properly, so please stay tuned for that. And as always, I've got to say right now, because it's YouTube law, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.